Top 5 historical warriors you didn't know. 1. Azande. They were a tribe in northern Central Africa, mainly in the Congo. They were ruthless killers, and even made a throwing knife that was considered so evil that it was banned for time in certain parts of Africa. Also, they were very good at using a makriga, a barbed spear, or a makraka, a curved knife. These warriors would also never go into battle without their signature shield, and maybe a couple of poison-tipped arrows for long-distance fighting. Azande were at their strongest in the 1800s, and no European power ever took them over. 2. Huns. They were the fierce horsemen warriors of Asia. They were feared throughout Asia and the Roman Empire. Also, they were masters of using their own Hunnic bow that was unrivaled for almost 1,000 years. Because of their ferocity, they contributed to the fall of the Roman Empire. Huns were also pretty decent, with a combination of swords and axes, but a skilled archer on horseback is what made them so deadly. Their empire spread all the way from parts of Europe to China, but as soon as their leader died, everything eventually collapsed. 3. Zulu. The Zulu were South African tribesmen who built one of the biggest empires Africa had ever seen. They were led by Shaka Zulu, who greatly changed the way warfare was fought in Africa. He trained them to ignore pain, and they participated in Zulu stick fighting, where they would try to hit their opponents. No one usually died, but it taught them to fight even if they are in severe pain. They dominated other tribes using their signature shield, ilkwa, a spear, the Zulu axe, and a throwing stick called an iwisa. They ruled from 1816 to 1897, but were defeated by the British, using cannons and machine guns. 4. Shaolin Monks. These monks are probably the most peaceful warriors, because they would avoid fighting wherever possible. They developed Kung Fu as a way to train both mind and body. They were known for fighting with weapons such as a wooden rod, twin hooks, or a whip chain. Zhu Tong was a famous monk, known for his archery and almost legendary accuracy. The Shaolin reigned throughout China for many hundreds of years, and their temples and monasteries are found in China to this day. 5. Byzantine Cavalry. They were similar to a knight, but were fully covered head to toe in plate armor that could weigh up to 88 pounds. The thing that separated them from the knights of medieval Europe was the fact that they covered their horses completely in armor. They were usually elite cavalry, who would spearhead an attack using a pike or lance. They used pikes perfectly, and this gave them a good ratio of speed and protection. This helped the Byzantine Empire rule for over 1,000 years, until they were conquered by the Ottomans.